Well, hello, YouTube guys. Remember the last video or one video that I made showing that the tarp was too high for me and it would be more accessible just to have the tarp on this roll-off trailer instead of having on the actual can. Well, I went ahead and removed it from the can, from the van, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see this roll off, this tarp is going to be in the trailer at all times. Now, I did not want to weld it into the frame because for any reasons, if this trailer gets, I don't know, let's say something on the frame, it gets damaged, okay, that will say, hey, you were not supposed to weld into the frame. So we're not going to weld to the frame, we are going to weld into the jack. Okay, now this jack, I know it wouldn't make sense because the jack is already welded to the frame, okay, but we're not welding into the actual frame, it just sits on it. When we weld it to the jack, if anything, we blame on this structure, this little jack, not on the frame. We're not gonna heat, we're not gonna weld anything on this frame, we're just gonna weld it to the jack. Now, if you see, the jack has this tap for the grease, so we went ahead and put like a 1/4 inch plate up here, 1/4 inch plate down here, and we fully welded to our post, okay? So our post is just 2x3, 18 gauge. It might have been, yeah, I think it's 18 gauge. And up there we did weld the bolts, with what's gonna hold the tarp in place, and just fully welded the T, and then I'm telling you, it's gonna be super strong. So once I finish with the welding and all, and and mount the tarp in there, I'll show you guys what this thing's gonna look like. This is not a how-to video, it's more like give you an idea what you can do on your roll-off trailer, or even on your dump trailer. If you don't have a tarp on it, you can do this one too. You can just buy one of these cheap tarp kits on Amazon for like $120, and you can do your own frame, or you can just buy, $450 tarp kit and put it in there. It's up to you. So just give you an idea. Now, before doing the welding, I always like to disconnect well, first of all, make sure it's not connected to the truck, okay? And just remove all your positive, negative. Some people say just do the negative, but I want to remove both. Now, this is the correct way to do it. First, you disconnect the negative. So if you wrench, get in touch with your metal here, you're gonna create a spark, okay? Because it's ground. So first you remove the ground, then you remove the negative. If you do the other ways, if this wrench touches the metal and you touch the negative, you're gonna create explosion, or the fuse will go bad or something. You may hurt yourself, so you don't want to do that. So you disconnect that one from there, from the winch. Then you disconnect this one from the pump, because you don't want any power, any explosion on the pump. So to avoid that, you have to disconnect both positive and negative, negative on both batteries. Okay. I'm sorry about my English; it's not so good. I'm just trying to show you something here. Like I said on the previous video, on the video before this is a Hobart Handle 140, and it will do a terrific job, as you can see. This kind of welding here. Oh man, it's awesome. It's pretty. I like it. Now, some folks might disagree with me. I'm not a welder, and this video is not. It's not to show you how to weld. This video is just to give you an idea of what I did, and I'll show you the final result once it's done. Thank you.